It's coming up to lunchtime on the second day of Festival of Media in Rome. I'm delighted to be here with K-pop sensation Lisa and Q, who, well, you kind of involved in every bit of K-pop, as we call it. Although, as you were just saying in the session, it's just pop, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, just pop, just Korean, but it's pop, yeah.
So, how do you think it's different, though, from pop from other regions?
It's just yellow faces singing rather than white faces, I guess.
Can't believe that you said that. Really interesting session. What type of things were you covering?
We're talking about the brief history of K-pop and how, it evolved into the mainstream music today, and how it helps media sponsors and product, place their products into the mainstream market.
And it's not even just music, is it? As you were saying, you're
No,
involved in a movie at the moment.
Yes,
But it's
involved
a
in film
K-pop
as well.
as opposed to a K-movie.
Absolutely.
And obviously you finished us off with an amazing performance.
Thank you very much.
Very impressive. It's
Thank
always
you.
lovely to see people do something other than talk on stage. And, we've had a great performance earlier of a poem. But, yeah, that was amazing. The second song was from a musical.
Yeah.
Are you in the musical at the moment?
Recently I just got off from a musical called Turandot. There is a original opera Turandot, but this one is a Korean-made musical called Turandot. So I was there.
Okay.
A few months ago.
Is that something you want to move into, or is that just something you balance with your career
I
elsewhere?
try to balance with all the other stuff I do.
Yeah, you have a lot going on. You were just talking about a radio show that you do as well.
Yeah, recently I started a radio show of my own. I'm the host of a radio show called Sonic City.
Right.
It's a Arirang Radio. It's a Korean broadcast. How do you?
Korean broadcast. It's
Yeah.
in 180 different countries around the world.
Yeah. So if you would
I'm
like to,
tuning in.
yeah,
I'm
please do.
down for that. That sounds
Okay,
great.
that's cool.
Very impressive performance. But I'm really fascinated to find out more about the process that got you to where you are today, because you said you were training for 3 years. You were locked away for 3 years to get
Yeah.
yourself perfect.
Just 3, 4 trainings, just 4 years of training was it is tough. Every day practicing singing for five hours, and maybe 2 hours of workout, and always on a diet, to look good.
Yeah.
And we also practice how we talk in Korean or doing the interviews. So that was pretty much my daily routine back then.
And with regards to your product that you make, is aimed at mostly a Korean market, or are you finding that you're getting a lot of global success? Which other countries are particularly picking up on your material?
Right now I'm doing more stuff only in Korea, but I would love to go abroad right now. So yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, there's lots going on. Now back to you, Q, because I'm fascinated as well by your work on Gangnam Style, which you were talking about. Obviously a global sensation. What do you think made it stand out from all the other songs?
Well, I think it was a collaboration of a very well put together music video.
Yes.
Something that people can follow. It was a new age Macarena or Informer from back in the day. It's something that people can easily follow, even if they're 80 years old or 8 years old. I think it was fun to be able to experience that.
And the dance is maybe even more famous than the song in a way. I mean, did you
Absolutely.
have involvement in creating the dance
No.
in any way?
I didn't have any involvement in producing the song itself, but more of the promotion outside of Korea and bringing more exposure to it as a brand than just one song in Korea.
And obviously looking at brands, do you think more global brands should be working with K-pop?
Absolutely. I think it's a great platform for a product to use that as a tool to be able to give exposure to the product that they're trying to get onto the market.
What do you think it would give them as an advantage to using pop from other parts of the world?
Well, the thing is with Korean pop, it's got such a huge following, not just not in Korea, but in Asia, in China, in Southeast Asia, even.
Well, I have a lot of
some
friends who are
places.
into K-pop in the UK
Absolutely.
as well, and
especially
America.
in the UK as well. When we're talking about Europe, but it's a platform for a lot of people to be able to. A lot of people watch those content, so the more people that you see watching the content, the more exposure you can get on your product. So for a lot of content, it's been for a lot of product per se, has been very successful on that end as far as marketability is concerned.
obviously we're kind of getting to the end of Festival of Media now. Have you guys had a chance to explore Rome yet, or are you planning on doing that afterwards?
We did a little bit. It's my first time in Italy. It's I think her second time.
Yeah.
So the usual suspects, the Vatican and the Colosseum.
I've been around the
and,
Vatican. You got to go around the Vatican.
and the
It
Trevi
was
and whatnot.
beautiful, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It just
And
puts
the Colosseum.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Of
it
course.
just it puts Italy on another planet. It's just so incredible, the architecture that's here in this city.
It is, and the history that's behind it.
Yes.
But also, I mean, the weather's fabulous. We're in
The
a lovely
weather's been great.
hotel.
Yeah.
Are you going to be getting in the pool, trying to make the most of the sun?
As much as
Maybe.
we'd like to, but we're out of here on the next flight out after this.
Oh, well, I'm very glad I caught you. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and have a really
Thank you.
good trip home.
Thank you
you
so
very
much.
much.